hold on all my income, my home, my car. I was just overwhelmed at what to do.
Then Eric called Optima Tax Relief.
When Optima Tax got involved, the calls would stop, the threats would stop. It was easy like 1, 2, 3.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and their team of expert tax professionals took care of Eric's problem.
I owed $15,000, and now my debt is clean. I don't owe anything.
Take Eric's advice.
If you have a tax problem, you need to call Optima Tax now.
Call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
An American raid in Syria may have taken out a top ISIS leader.
U.S. forces launched an attack against ISIS fighters in northwest Syria on Sunday. The raid resulted in the probable death of a senior ISIS leader responsible for planning terror attacks in the Middle East and Europe, according to U.S. Central Command. There were a total of 3 people killed in the operation, with no American casualties. The U.S. is assessing the identities of the dead. Matt Seiler, ABC News. The Pentagon.
In Sudan, another day of fighting over control of the country, taking a deadly toll. Nearly 100 civilians have been killed. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken.
There is a shared deep concern about the fighting, the violence that's going on in Sudan, the threat that poses to civilians, that it poses to the Sudanese nation, and potentially poses even to the region.
The country's army locked in battles with rival forces, with much of the fighting taking place in and around the capital of Khartoum. And 10 years after the bombing of the Boston Marathon, the race steps off again. Mark Fucureel was a spectator that day, and one of the explosions took most of his right leg. Today, he will join more than 30,000 people looking to compete in the Boston Marathon.
You see on that day 2 people that did 2 evil things. And then you see millions of people that did amazing things and supported us.
3 people were killed in the bombing, and over 200, including him, were hurt. This is ABC News.
I'm Howard Mackler, founder of Innovation Refunds. You've heard me talking about the payroll tax refund for months. If you own a business, even if you've asked your CPA about this, you owe it to yourself to take another look. We provide a licensed and insured tax attorney who evaluates your company at my expense to determine eligibility. Businesses of all types can qualify, so go to getrefunds.com to potentially get a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. Download the Innovation Refunds app or go to getrefunds.com, getrefunds.com.
Sherry Preston, ABC News.
Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford.
Hey, this is Cameron coming to you from the Blue Room with a check-in on your weather. Today's going to be partly cloudy with highs near 70. Partly cloudy overnight with lows around 50. Tuesday, partly cloudy with highs near 70. See partly cloudy overnight with lows around 50. Wednesday, partly cloudy with highs near 70. See mostly clear overnight with lows around 45. And heading into Thursday, partly cloudy with light rain with highs near 70. And that was a check-in on your weather here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherford. Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherford. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
Good morning, 6 minutes after 7 o'clock on this beautiful Monday morning. 48 degrees outside on this Monday morning. We're looking at, mostly sunny with a high near 70 later on today. Clear with lows around 44. For those of you listening on YouTube, this is our only way you're going to be getting us this morning. The satellites or something is down, internet's down, or something going on. We're not broadcasting on FM or AM. So if you're watching on YouTube, we have 5 viewers. Hello. Call your friends and neighbors and invite them over to YouTube. That's the only way you're going to be able to hear us this morning. I came in this morning, did a little troubleshooting, didn't figure out what the problem is, so it's beyond my ability this morning. Our death announcements for today: Brenda Sue Boyder, age 77, of Forest City, passed away Sunday, April the 2nd. Memorial services will be held April the 24th. Paget and King Mortuary, crematory services serving the family of Brenda Sue Boyder. Richard Arthur Dick McCallum passed away Friday, April the 7th. Memorial services will be held 11 a.m. Friday, April the 21st. That's for Richard Arthur Dick McCallum. Betty Jones Calton passed away April the 9th after a lengthy illness. Memorial services will be held Wednesday, April the 19th. Paget and King Mortuary, crematory services serving the family of Betty Jones Calton. Cindy Hopper, age 58, of Forest City, passed away Monday, April the 10th. Funeral services will be held tomorrow at the Harrelson Funeral Chapel, Harrelson Funeral Home, and cremation services entrusted with the arrangements for Cindy Hopper. Barbara Eloise Powell, age 96, of Ellenborough, passed away April the 13th at Hospice of the Carolinas Foothills. Funeral services will be held today at 5 o'clock. Harrelson Funeral Home and cremation services entrusted with the arrangements for Barbara Eloise Powell. Sergeant First Class Bailey Gillespie of Spindale passed away. Funeral services will be held today at 2 o'clock at the First Baptist Church in Spindale. Groves Mortuary, crematory services in charge of the arrangements for Sergeant First Class Bailey Gillespie. James Edward Jed Doggett, age 59, of Lake Lure, passed away the March the 1st. Family will receive friends 10 a.m. on Saturday, May the 6th. Celebration of life will be held Saturday, May 6th at 11. McMahon's Funeral Home cremation service in charge of the arrangements for James Edward Jed Doggett. Those are the obituaries that we have at this time. The complete information on these can be heard this morning at 11:30, 11:40, and then again this afternoon at 5:10 as part of the afternoon call-around report. Going to the Bill O'Reilly, check in with his morning update here in just a few moments. Thank you for joining us, and we'll get started with our morning call-around report after the Bill O'Reilly report right here at WCAB.
Bill O'Reilly here, and I'm warming up. Stand by for the O'Reilly Update Morning Edition. But first, if you are a timeshare owner, you're probably upset that your yearly dues continue to increase. Lone Star Transfer guarantees the release of all liability to your timeshare in writing and done in a specific time frame. They're the only company you can trust, having helped more than 18,000 owners legally and permanently get out. So please call Lone Star Transfer 855-551-7066 or visit LoneStarTransfer.com. On this Monday, it is the beginning of the trial of the century in the media, according to many pundits. Fox News is being sued by the Dominion Voting Machine Company, and testimony will get underway in Delaware. So, how will this go down? Number one, there is not one corporate media organization, not one, that wants Fox News to prevail. They all want destruction for FNC. Number two, there are no cameras in the courtroom, and that is a break for Fox, because to see their primetime talent and executives like Rupert Murdoch get hammered by the Dominion Council on television would not be good for that organization. However, the American public has to count on journalists inside the courtroom to tell us what is happening, and as I just stated, they all want Fox to lose. So you're not going to get fair and balanced reporting of this trial. The key element here is malice, a reckless disregard for the truth. If Dominion can establish that in the Delaware court, Fox will lose. Now this. Hey, DirecTV viewers, Bill O'Reilly here, inviting you to watch the No Spin News on the First TV every night, 8 p.m. Eastern. The 2024 election coming up fast. Pundits parade from channel to channel, pushing nothing but speculation and their own partisan agenda. All that stops now with me, Bill O'Reilly, on the First TV. So please join me every night, 8 p.m. for the No Spin News on the First TV, DirecTV channel 347. Stand up for your country. That is the Morning O'Reilly Update. More analysis later on.
Because of religious persecution, Brigham Young and his Mormon believers left the Midwest and settled in the territory of Utah. In order to make sure they would no longer suffer at the hands of Gentiles, he decided to make Utah an independent nation. The United States wasn't about to let that happen. So in 1857, President James Buchanan sent 2,500 troops to Salt Lake City. The object was to support the new non-Mormon governor, Alfred Cummings. However, there were two problems. The first was that Brigham Young didn't trust the government. The second, President Buchanan didn't fully inform Brigham Young of his intentions. With the impending invasion, rumors flourished. One was that it was not an army coming, but a civilian mob similar to the one that chased them out of Illinois and Missouri. Young chose a scorched earth policy as defense. All of the area east of Salt Lake City was burned. The Army had to spend a cold winter in the burnt rubble of Fort Bridger. By spring, Young was ready for peace, but he was still distrustful of the government. Therefore, he ordered the 30,000 residents of Salt Lake City to leave. When the new governor arrived in Salt Lake City on April 12, 1858, the town was deserted. Young relinquished the governorship and all of his duties. Cummings, in turn, gave all Utah residents a blanket pardon for any involvement in the conflict. Gradually, the refugees began returning to their homes, but tensions between the Mormons and the federal government continued for years. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
15 minutes after 7 o'clock. I know a lot of you can't hear me. You probably can't hear me because we're not broadcasting, but we are broadcasting on YouTube. The only way you can get us is on YouTube. For those of you listening on YouTube, appreciate it if you call around all the people that you know and tell them to listen to YouTube. Give them the link or something, and we'll get going this morning. With us is Lieutenant Lowry from the Sheriff's Department. Lieutenant, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing wonderful. What do you have on report for us today?
In the past 48 hours, the Sheriff's Office, or the Communications Center, rather, has received 264 calls. The jail has processed 9 arrests, and we currently have 179 in the jail. For incident reports, we have Justin Davies of Forest City reported incident of obtaining property by false pretense. We have Deputy McComas of the Sheriff's Office reported an incident of possession of methamphetamine, driving while license revoked, and fictitious tag. Gregory Martinson of Ellenboro reported an incident of embezzlement. And then for arrest, we have Christine Walker of Forest City charged with misdemeanor larceny. Amber Nunez of Mooresboro charged with failure to appear on misdemeanor. Christopher Davis of Forest City charged with possession of stolen motor vehicle. Jeremy Fincannon of Mooresboro charged with malicious conduct by prisoner, first-degree burglary, habitual misdemeanors, assault, resist a public officer, and assault on a government official. Brent Atkins of Mooresboro charged with fictitious tag, possession of methamphetamine, driving license revoked. And Caitlin Sims of Ellenboro charged with injury to personal property. And that's it.
Lieutenant Lowry, thanks for that report. Be safe.
Yes, sir. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye-bye. Lieutenant Lowry with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We'll check in with 911 Communications Center next.
Get the freedom to go anywhere. Unlock your next adventure with a great deal from Carolina West Wireless. Right now, save $400 on iPhone series smartphones and go anywhere with the best wireless experience on our fast, reliable nationwide network. Get a free month of service on us when you choose our premium unlimited rate plan. Adventure is waiting. Get great savings on the device you want to unlock what's next and go stay connected. See store for details or visit carolinawest.com/terms and conditions. Certain restrictions apply. Offer expires June 30th, 2023.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
18 minutes after 7 o'clock, 911 Communications Center, and Marie is with us this morning. Marie, good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing good. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
Okay. In the past 48 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center has processed 513 911 administrative calls, which consisted of 62 for EMS. For law enforcement, the Sheriff's Department had 264, Forest City had 85, Lake Lure had 16, Rutherford had 35, Spindle had 48. For fire calls, Cliffside responded to a fire alarm, Ellenborough responded to a motor vehicle accident, Forest City responded to a motor vehicle accident, and SDA responded to a motor vehicle accident. And that's all I have for the morning.
Marie, thanks so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Marie Reimer with that report from the 911 Communications Center. Atlanta Braves baseball all the way back to last Monday. Braves won. Braves won. Braves won. No game on Thursday. Friday, Braves won. Saturday, Braves won. Sunday, Braves won. 6 days. They are on a six. They maybe a more, but I know they've won the last 6 games in a row. They were victorious over the Royals yesterday by a score of 5-4. They beat the Royals Saturday 9-3 and beat them Friday 10-3. So the Braves are definitely on a hot streak. They play the Padres starting this evening, 8:25 airtime, 9:40 first pitch. So that'll be a late game with the Braves and the Padres. But I do believe that Cameron, Cameron is coming in. Yep, he's going to be doing the Braves games. Got 2 late games. Got Monday, Tuesday are late games, and then Wednesday it's a 2:55 airtime, 4:10 first pitch. So that'd sort of be a mid-afternoon game there. So, yep, game that'll be a 3-game series with the Padres coming up beginning this evening. 20 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Monday, April the 17th. Hope you guys and gals had a great weekend. Hope you're going to have a great day. And well, the only way we're broadcasting this morning is through YouTube. So you just have to join us over there if you can.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
"21 minutes after 7 o'clock, Ruby Taylor with us this morning. Ruby, good morning. How are you?
I'm all right.
What do you got going on, Ruby?
Nothing that I know of. And I've got a few birthdays. Cheyenne Hanson and Jody Ford's happy birthday. I hope they have a good day, and the signs are in the head today and tomorrow. That's all I got.
All right, Ruby, thanks so much. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Thanks. Ruby Taylor with that report from the Shiloh, Danieltown, Oakland Fire District. Let us know what's happening over that way. Weather forecast for today looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, mostly sunny with a high near 70. Winds are going to be blowing 12 miles per hour, gusts as high as 21 miles per hour. Clear overnight tonight. Lows around 44 degrees, sunny with a high near 73 tomorrow. Wind's going to be about the same for tomorrow and clear with a low around 43 for Tuesday into Wednesday. Mostly sunny skies, highs near 77 degrees. Thursday, it's even warmer. Sunny, highs near 81. 22 minutes after 7 o'clock. We're moving around on our call-around report.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Going to say hello to DeVern Upton this morning. DeVern, good morning. How are you?
I am doing great. How about you?
Well, we're limping along here, but we're getting there.
Limping along?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Well, you need to get that limp out.
Yeah, we got technicians en route to help us out with we're not broadcasting on the air. We are going out over YouTube, so we're going to just go with that this morning. And,
I wondered if it was my radio or what, because I couldn't pick you up.
Well, that'd be an awful lot of broke radios at the same time, wouldn't it?
It would, wouldn't it?
Very, what you got going on over there this morning?
Okay, we got over here this morning, temperature of 47 degrees, but I think we're supposed to have a beautiful day. We had a beautiful day yesterday, and fire department had no calls, but they will have their monthly meeting tonight at 6 o'clock. If you're interested in the fire department, go by and check it out. And don't forget to go to Washburn Store and check their items out. They have just about anything you need, and get them to make you one of their delicious sandwiches. And then come down to Boston Floor here on Boston Sunshine Highway and check her arrangements out. Spring's in the air, so she has some spring beautiful flowers, so check that out. And hope everyone has a wonderful day.
Thanks so much, DeVern. You have a good day as well.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. DeVern Upton with that report from the Ballstick Fire Department. We'll check in with Robbie Samuel after you hear these words from Andrew Tisdale.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Andrew Tisdale. When we work together, we focus what's important to you. We create a personalized strategy backed by our advice, our tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we partner together to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me at any time at 828-287-9197. We'll sit down, talk, and we're going to make a strategy that's right for you.
26 minutes after 7 o'clock. A lot of you, well, for those of you wondering, Tracy's out of pocket this morning. Had a death in the family over the weekend, so she's going to be out of pocket this morning. So just keep your thoughts and prayers with the family of Tracy there. She'll be back with us tomorrow morning. We're going to go to Robbie Samuels, Mount Vernon Fire District. Robbie, good morning. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good, Todd. How are you this Monday morning?
Man, I'm doing as good as I can be. I got my little, I bought me, back years ago, I built a S10 Blazer and put a 350 in it. Made me a little hot rod. Well, it caught fire and burnt, and I got rid of it. So I picked up another little hot rod I didn't even know existed. In 2006, Chevrolet decided that on the Trailblazers that it needed a Corvette engine for some reason. So for 06, 07, 08, and 09, they put Corvette engines in some of the Trailblazers as an SS package. Well, I picked me one up a couple of weeks ago and got it running over the weekend and did some running up and down the roads over on Pea Ridge, and that thing is it's the ultimate dad van, I'm telling you.
That's all right then. I got me one of them. I don't have a Trailblazer. It's the same thing. I got a Jimmy, but it ain't got no Corvette motor in it. That's for sure. But there were some good little cars.
Oh Lord, yeah! I drove that hot rod of mine. I put ground effects on it, painted it, the whole deal, and I had a lot of enjoyment out of that thing. It just caught fire under the hood one morning. The float in the carburetor hung open, dumped gas all over the top of the engine, and when it fired, it fired.
Shoot, at least you was all right. You was safe anyway.
Yep.
You didn't get hurt.
Nobody got hurt. No damage was done except to the vehicle. So, yeah. Thank the good Lord for that.
Thing. That's exactly right. That's right. Well, Todd, with the fire department, they was busy. Not terrible, but they run a few calls through the weekend, mainly medical calls. So, other than that, the fire department has been pretty good. So hopefully we'll continue that today for a Monday and see what we have to talk about in the morning with you.
No telling Tracy would come back and she's liable to have all kinds of stories she can tell us.
She's liable to, hadn't she?
That's right. On this, here's an interesting little fact for you. On this day in history, in 1860, the first boxing title bout was held. The English champion, Tom Sayers, and the American champion, John Heenan, they fought to a draw. They fought 2 hours and 27 minutes and fought 42 rounds.
My goodness.
I'd hate to know that if I fought a man that long and he was still coming at me, I'd believe you can have it, brother.
I was going to say, I'm right there with you on that one. But, yeah, they'd have to finish it on their own on that one.
Yeah, that's about 2 hours and 26 minutes too long to fight.
Goodness gracious. I'm telling you. Well, you won't have to worry about me fighting that long.
That's right. Also on this day in 1869, the first professional baseball game was played. So.
Well, 1869?
1869.
Well, I'll have to remember that one. That's a good little one. That's all right.
Yep.
But
still playing baseball today. Can you believe it?
That's right, and they're making more money than they've ever made.
That's right. They probably thought there was something if they made $20 a game back then.
You're exactly right.
They
living
make
on high cotton then.
They make $20 just waking up now.
I know. That's right. Exactly right. Well, I won't keep you, Todd. It was good talking to you, and I hope you have a good rest of your Monday and everything goes good. And
all right,
talk
Robbie.
About it in the morning.
We'll check back with you in the morning. Hope you have a good day.
Hey, I hope you do as well, Todd.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Robbie Samuels with that report from Mount Vernon Fire District. Well, folks, I want you to go over to Washburn Store. I just want you to go in and check out the store. Garden seeds, flower seeds now available. They've got pointer overalls, garden hats, stick candy, other old-fashioned candies. They've also got some local honey, old-fashioned toys, just like you remembered playing with when you were a kid. I'm talking about the Lincoln Logs, the Tinker Toys. Pop guns are even made right here in North Carolina. And just go in there, and you will be surprised at what you see. They're the oldest family-owned and operated retail store in North Carolina, located on the Bostic Sunshine Highway in Bostic. Stop in and visit with Ann, Catherine, and Casey. It's like taking a walk through time. Call them at 245-4129, Monday through Friday, 9:30 until 4:30, Saturday 9 to 3, closed on Wednesday and Sunday. That's Washburn Store.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
Okay.
7:32. Sue Price from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. It's a pretty morning over here.
Yes, it is. We're just limping along right here at the radio station. For those that are listening on YouTube, call all your friends and neighbors and tell them to come join you, because that's the only way we're broadcasting this morning. Something happened with the radio. We don't know. It was kind of cracking in and out, and then it went out. So there's that.
Oh, well. Always a problem. Well, let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department. I don't know if they had anything or not. Have one birthday on my church calendar for Rick Gaddis, so hope Rick's going to have. That's the Duncans Creek Church calendar. Nothing on my personal calendar today. Let's see. Fairview's got birthdays for Dustin Smith and Tammy Smith. So they'll both have a good day, and an anniversary for Bob and Gail Singer. And Fairview, First Broad, let's see, they've got a birthday for Brantley Baumgartner, so hope he will have a good day. In my announcements, the community Bible study going on at Golden Valley Church starts at 6 p.m. on Tuesday evenings. And it started last Tuesday, and it'll be going through the book of Revelations, a study. And it's for anybody that would like to come. Everyone's welcome. Pastor Tom Elkins is doing the study. April 22nd, the Golden Valley Community Club will be having a fundraiser day. And if you would like to have a yard sale, outside yard sale, you can rent a space for $10. If you need more information, call 828-748-0704. The club will be having sausage and liver mush biscuits for breakfast from 8 to 10:30 a.m. and a hot dog and hamburger lunch from 11 to 1:30 p.m. And these are for donations only, and all the proceeds for these breakfast and dinner goes for the club. The rain date for this fundraiser is April 29th. The Fairview Baptist Church is going to be having a singing. That's April the 30th. It starts at 6:30. Singer and songwriter Gary Peters and guest guitarist Caleb Hauser. And everyone is welcome. Refreshments will be served after the service, singing. And so far, I believe that's the only announcement I have. It's quiet and calm over this way, looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have one.
All right, Sue, have a good day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sue Price with a report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Let's know what's happening over in the peaceful little town of Sunshine, Cherry Mountain, over that way. 7:35, we're going to continue our call-around report check-in up at Shingle Hollow and Tina White.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
Going to Tina White, Shingle Hollow this morning. Tina, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Well, I'm having a little bit of cell phone trouble and radio trouble, so it's a typical Monday morning.
Sounds like it. Sounds like we're just in the same boat this morning.
Right. Well, you know, we were listening to the ball game Saturday and Sunday on the radio, and it would go, it was like you'd hear one syllable, not the next. Hear this one syllable.
Yeah.
But we're listening. Well, 1869, the first professional baseball game. That's some knowledge to remember.
That's right. I like that. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. How was your weekend, Todd?
It was good. I'm not going to complain. Did a lot of work yesterday around the house. Got my grass cut. Put my parts on my little hot rod Trailblazer. Got to drive it around for a little bit. Went to church on Sunday and pretty much just relaxed after that.
That sounds like a real good weekend. Well, this morning, all the school teachers, all the bus drivers, and all the kids have to go back to school following their Easter break. So
y'all don't like
that.
Not too happy with that decision, is she?
She chimed in on that one. But up here in Shingle Hollow, the fire department had a couple medical calls over the weekend, and that's all that they reported. And then it's 43 degrees, sun is shining. It is beautiful. We're going to have a great day. No birthdays or anniversaries on the calendar, so we're just going to enjoy this Monday.
That's right. Hope you have a good Monday, Tina, and if nothing else, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Have a blessed day.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
so much. Bye-bye. Tina White with the report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District, letting us know what's happening up and around the area of Shingle Hollow. 7:38, we're going to move to Union Mills and Brenda Kelly.
Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there.
Broadcasting to the trees and the rocks and nobody here in the building. Nobody's listening, I guess. We've got 8 viewers on YouTube, so that's a good thing. All waiting to hear Brenda Kelly. Brenda, good morning.
Good morning. How are you on this marvelous Monday morning?
I'm doing good in spite of myself.
Wonder what happened.
I don't know. Something about the internet's not interneting, and they must have went on strike this weekend. I heard they was having some problems yesterday.
Yeah.
Got a little box right there we keep all our internet in. It might be out. So.
Well, never know.
We may have to go deposit some more internet in our box back here and see if we can get it back up and going.
I hear you. Oh well, it is what it is, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's right. Just keep rolling along.
But I don't have no birthdays. I don't have any anniversaries. I've got 38 degrees on the front porch. I don't know of anything going on. I ain't had no calls about nothing. So it's just quiet up here in this part of the world.
That's right. All right, Brenda, thanks so much for that report, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be broadcasting to the world.
Okay, catch you later.
Thanks, Brenda. Bye-bye. Brenda with that report from the Union Mills Fire District, letting us know what's happening up in Union Mills. Luther Gillikin, we're coming your way.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
19 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. Luther Gillikin in Ellenboro with us this morning. Luther, good morning. How you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm doing great. The sun's come up, I'm up, we're ready to go.
That's right.
Monday morning.
Anything going
Everybody
on
gets to go back. Sir?
Anything going down that way over the weekend?
No, we had 5 medical calls and 1 accident. We got canceled on the accident. Wasn't a whole lot to it, so they could just come on back to the station. Quiet last night, quiet this morning. They just sat there drinking coffee. everybody's just trying to get back to work. Another week started, so you have a great day up there, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Luther. We'll see you then.
All right, take care.
Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District. That wraps up our call-around report for this Monday morning. Not going to be able to do birthdays and anniversaries this morning, but we'll keep going with our call-around report. Into some music for all the folks listening on YouTube. Appreciate you being there this morning. I already hung up with Brenda there, Mr. Medford, so maybe we'll tell her tomorrow if we can remember that.
You call the shots. Get savings on your new device at Bark Mobile. You make the call to get a new free Samsung Galaxy 5G smartphone when you switch. Then call the shots with an unlimited data plan. A single line is just $40 per month with autopay. Get the device you want plus unlimited data to stream, surf, download, message, and be ready for anything. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details or visit mybarkmobile.com/terms and conditions. Offer expires June 30, 2023.
Well, folks, if you get hungry, why not go out to a good place to eat? That's usually what you do. You get hungry, you want a good place to eat. Well, I know a good place to eat, and that's Granny B's. Granny B's is the headquarters for those delicious donuts, orange twist, Long John's, cream-filled donuts, or you can just get a traditional glazed donut. During lunchtime, you can enjoy a fresh sub sandwich, or if you don't want the brand, you can get a salad. For birthdays, showers, or any occasion, call on Granny B's for their delicious cakes or petit fours. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7, Saturday, 9 until 6. They're closed on Monday, so you can't go by there today, but you can call them at 286-9012 tomorrow, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale, and check out Granny B's Bakery. And I know you will enjoy it because I certainly do. Birthdays and anniversaries. I know a lot of you can't hear me, but if you are celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, you can call those in to me, 287-3356. We'll see what we can do and give away a cupcake from Whistle Stop Bakery over in the Ballstick area.
When you see someone with a smile, give him one of yours, wrote Mitzi Lang. Several days of rainy, gloomy weather brought that quote to mind. As the period of sunless days lengthened, so seemingly did people's faces. Where were the smiles when we needed them most? Why are smiles such an important part of our daily attire? I think that smiles are the spark plugs of the vehicle called happiness. Have you ever noticed that when you smile, even when you don't really feel like it, something special happens? All of a sudden the world looks rosier. Why? Because you just lit a little lamp in your space. Smiles are powerful. They are mighty mites. Smiles exercise your facial muscles. They relax you and lower your stress level. They erase frowns. Smiles are scientific. They are an action that causes a reaction. They always trigger a response of some kind. Often they invite a return smile. Sometimes they lead to conversation. They are rarely, if ever, ignored. Don't let gloom and doom be a part of your wardrobe. Don't let the negatives and grumpy expressions spoil your day. Put on a happy face and smile. Why, you ask? Because God loves you. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living. Scripts of these programs are sold in book form by calling toll-free 1-888-333-KEYS.
No birthdays to report that have been called into the radio station here, but on this day in history, here's some of the things that happened and some birthdays. Daffy Duck premiered today, 1937. 1954, Rowdy Roddy Piper, popular wrestler. I loved Rowdy Roddy Piper. Born in 1954. 1959, Sean Penn he's an actor. He appeared in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. You remember him? He was Boromir. 1972, Jennifer Garner, an actress. She was born on this day. Events happening this day. Geoffrey Chaucer tells the Canterbury Tales for the first time. 1860, the first boxing title bout was held. Tom Sayers of England and American John Heenan fought 42 rounds to a draw. Fight was 2 hours and 27 minutes long. 1869, the first professional baseball game was played. The first unofficial gold record is Al Jolson's Ragging the Baby to Sleep, 1912. 1947, Jackie Robinson bunts for his first major league hit. 1951, Mickey Mantle plays his first game. And in 1964, the Ford Mustang was formally introduced to America. Today is National Haiku Poetry Day. Today is also National Cheese Ball Day, National Ellis Island History Day, National Crawfish Day, and International Bat Appreciation Day. Nope, not the baseball bats, those bats that fly around at night. You know, the little winged creatures. Today is International Bat Appreciation Day. So I don't know if I appreciate them as much as I could, but certainly it is their day today.